Okay.
Howdy folks, just like Mom's is back. Today we're going to show y'all how to do stir-fried chicken. And a lot of times I just use chicken breast, split them and fry them up for my chicken. Other times I use chicken strips. So we'll start there. And as you know, I really like to try to be very clean with my food. I wash my hands really good. I'm going to split my chicken in half, and then I'm going to fry it up. And as I get them all fried, I'm going to put them in the oven in Reynolds wrap to keep them good and tender. So I'm going to wash these. You don't have to get this. I've got them on a little cutting board. It's clear. I don't know if you can see it, but I want these in hunks. Gotta be really careful. My knives, my son sharpened them for me. They are razor sharp, but you gotta have that if you cut a lot. So I'm gonna cut these up in bite size, and I'm gonna use. There's only 3 of us today, so I'm gonna use 2 big chicken breasts, and if that is. And I will let you know. And I cut this fat away. I do not eat cooked fat and stuff, so I throw stuff away. And when you do chicken, you make sure, whoops, my counter's clean, but I'm gonna wash that. I scrubbed it and disinfected it, and then I rinsed it. But when I get through, I will scrub this down, because you always want to wash really good up after you have meat on your counters. And I don't see any need. That's where I'm going to do them. And I'll let you know if I use two chicken breasts or 3 when I get them cut up. Okay, we're back here. I'm just going to show you. I only used 2 chicken breasts, and that's plenty for us. It's 3. Now I'm going to brown it, and I'm going to use olive oil. And then, as I said, the way I do my chicken is very, very tender. I use very little grease, because the chicken has grease in it also. And after I brown it, I'm going to put it in Reynolds wrap, put it in the oven, and then I'm going to work on my stir fry. So I probably should have got this hot, but I didn't. So anyway, while the skillet's getting hot, I'll tell my kids a story. You can fast forward it if you want. I was telling them about living in the little house, and Easter. Well, we lived on a dead end road, as I said, and my aunt came up with her 2 kids, and the road was kind of wasn't real steep, but it was
On a hill.
yeah, kind of on a hill. But where she parked, it was totally flat, and she was turned around and she was pointed down the hill. Well, the car wouldn't start, so my mom and her decides that us kids, her 4 little kids and mom, would push her car because it was standard, and you could pop the clutch and get them started. So I think I might have been 4. So anyway, my Aunt Opal and her 2 kids gets in the car and she pushes in on the clutch and she hollers out and she tells my mom, ready, and she says, okay kids, push. So we all start pushing. Well, I was so little, I couldn't reach up there and get the trunk like the rest of them did. So I got a hold of the bumper and I was pushing and pushing. Well, we got that car rolling. Honey, would you quit moving the camera?
I ain't moving it.
Well, here we go. You know, that's just me and Delmer. So, anyway, here we go. We get her moving slowly but surely.
Oil's burning out.
Oh, slowly. Whoops. Turn that down a minute. Slowly but surely. And now I gotta let my skillet cool off a little bit. Take off. She takes off. Her car goes rolling. Well, I froze, so I've got a hold of the bumper, and we're on a graveled road. And my mom and the rest of the kids are screaming at my aunt and hollering. And I'm hanging on to that, and I can feel the gravels just going all over me. And she drives probably about 2 blocks before she sees everybody running at her. So she stops the car, and they come, they pry my hands off from the bumper, dust me off, checked me out, and said, oh, you're all right. We walked back home. My aunt went home. You know, those days are a whole lot different. These days, we would have rushed that kid to the hospital. All right, now I'm gonna put my chicken in here, and I'm gonna start browning it, and I'll be back when I get it all browned. As you see, I'm browning it. I put it all in, and I just keep stirring it. Y'all said the camera looked a little crooked to him, so hopefully he's got that fixed now.
Yep.
So, well, if it's not any good, we'll just not use this one. All right, we'll be back when this is all brown. I'll show you. Okay, guys, this isn't real brown, but my son likes it this way, and it'll brown in the oven. I'm gonna put the oven on 450 or 400 because we're cooking. You can cook it from 350 to 400. I will put it in the oven, and while I fix the rest of the stir fry, and let it just stay tender. And that's all you do with the chicken until we get the stir fry done. Now, in the rest of my story, I got distracted. So anyway, Mom takes me home, and she washes me up, puts bandages on me, and they check me all day. And as I said, back in the old days, we pretty well doctored ourselves. But I remember my hands being so froze to that bumper, thank you, Delmer, and that they had to pry off my hand. But we'll be back in a minute. Oh, I'm going to show you, I'll wrap this up, and so it can steam, and then, you know, you can brown it as much as you want, or you can, and a lot of people likes it brown, a lot of people don't. And that's about it. I'm gonna put it in here now. Sorry. Put it in here so I can get started on my stir fry. And you never put your chicken back in the plate that you had your uncooked chicken on. I got rid of it, and I was gonna put it on this plate and then put it in over there, but I changed my mind. But when you just as soon as you get all your chicken out of your plate that you're cooking in, make sure you get it in the water, the dishwasher, or if it's paper plate like mine, throw it away, because you don't ever want to put anything else in there. I'll see you back here in a little bit to show you stir fry. Well, guys, I've decided we're going to put an onion in ours. I got stir fry mixes from Sam's the other day, and they don't have onions in it, so I'm going to add a little. Usually I do my own fresh vegetables, but I went with my sister and I was lazy and I seen these and I got them, and I thought this would make a quick cheap meal because they was pretty cheap. And you remember how much they were?
I don't have any idea.
I don't remember either, but we're going to put an onion in there, and with the stir fry in a little bit. And so after I get all, this is the only thing I'm putting in of mine. Rest of the stir fry's got everything in it, so I'm just going to peel that, but I thought I'd let you know. Okay guys, this has been in the oven about 30 minutes, and see how it's got a little brown? I'm going to take it, and I don't know if it's tender as it can be already, but I'm going to get a big spoon. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to put all this chicken in this cooker, which Delmer probably could come over here and just dump it all right in there for me. Can you or not?
Put that side around.
Takes two of us to cook. I can't see your hands.
That should
Okay.
be it.
Okay. Move this too, honey. Now what I'll do, probably no one else does, I make my own sauce, but my son wanted this stir fry. He loves it. This here, can you see it?
Yeah, put it up closer to the camera.
Got it?
Yeah, it just says stir fry.
Yeah. And I put it in my chicken while I get my stir fry ready. And let it cook in there. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and put that on and put that on low just to get it good and tender. Delmer greased my pan for me. Here's my onions.
Want that hot before you throw it
Well, I don't want it real hot.
on. Okay.
He's got a little bit more grease than what I like, but that's okay. Everybody has their own kind of help to turn it on. Anyway, we'll be back when it gets warm, and I'll throw the stir fry on. Okay guys, we're back. I've got my water on for my rice. As I said, we're cooking, just put the chicken in the stir fry and let it soak in it, and while I do the stir fry. First of all, I'm going to put my freshly cut onions in it. And then, as I said, I'm shooting today. So, I'm going to use their stir fry. We've used it before, it's pretty good. And if you worked all day at work, and the food's that much, I like the vegetable better than the meat. My son and husband, they're meat eaters. But we're going to have plenty in case any of the other kids comes by. And if not, we'll just heat it up tomorrow for lunch. That's the great thing about this. And we'll be back when this cooks down. Okay guys, we've got our stir fried cooked down. As I said, I put my chicken in that and I keep it hot. And I'm not very strong. I'm going to throw my chicken in here. You want to help me, honey?
Leave it to me.
I'm going to mix that up. And the chicken is, I'm going to mix that up. And then when Delmer gets over there, he'll show you our rice. And we'll fix a plate. I'll let this cook for about 5 minutes. And then I'm going to, because as I said, it's already done. This is all I'll come back and show you a plate. Okay. Now here we are. I'll put the rice on it. And then put the stir fry on it. And if they want extra stir fry or whatever they want on theirs, they do it. Trying to make sure I get a lot of chicken on there for Delmer. Is that enough, honey?
Yeah, it's fine.
All right, guys. We don't eat bread with it. This is all we eat. Hope you enjoy. Sorry we're jerking the camera around. We'll get better. Don't, if you like or want, please subscribe.